And I know, and you know, and we know, we all know, it knows likes that smell. It smells so well, my nose. August empties video, and as you can see, I have all of my wax melts piled up here. It's quite a load again, as usual. I have them all stacked up, and these are all empty clamshells, as you can see, and empty containers, empty wrappers. So I just wanted to give you kind of a wraparound view before I get started here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is these 3 Burt's Bees wax melts I have here in the scent Birch Bark. I've talked about this before, how much I absolutely adore this scent. But these are 100% soy, and they just do not throw very well, but I absolutely love this scent so much that I keep getting it because the scent is just incredible. They have the nice, like, honeycomb-shaped tarts. It's a very dark cedar scent with, like, I'm smelling patchouli, too. It's just a very, extremely earthy scent. It's the only earthy scent that they offer, and, yeah, I can't help it. I love the scent so much I keep getting it. But, like I said, hardly any throw at all. Okay, the next thing I have is a lot of... I spent the last month trying to find, like, a really good cotton candy wax melt. And, you know, I had some hits and misses, definitely. This one is... let's start with this here. This is... I melted a couple of these. It's called Meltsies, and it's by the Doris Company. And it was a really pretty blue, light blue color cotton candy. And this one just... it just smelled like burnt sugar to me. I could get where they were going with it. A little bit of cotton candy, but it just smelled like burnt sugar. Now this one is from the MVP group, so I got this at my local Kmart. And it's just called Creamy Vanilla, but the scent was a really, kind of like a fluffy vanilla. It did smell like cotton candy too, so I liked that one. I also had a private vendor here, cotton candy. This is Kim's version of cotton candy. And I like Kim's tarts because they're all paraffin, but I'm not going to lie, this did not smell like cotton candy. It was kind of more like a strawberry and sugar scent. Okay, this one I was really excited about because the company is by ScentSationals. It's called Common Sense, and I have 4 of them here, and it's just in the scent cotton candy. And this one I had really high hopes for. I heard other people rave about it, so I was really excited, but it doesn't capture that true cotton candy scent. It's more of a, it is a sugar scent, definitely, but I'm smelling more of like a raspberry in there, and then almost like a watermelon, too. Yeah, there's a watermelon and raspberry note in this. It smells like a hard candy, but it doesn't smell like cotton candy. So that leads me to the final cotton candy that I have here for this month, and it was the one that smelled the most true, and that was Yankee Candle's Cotton Candy Tarts. Now, this is not very strong, I will admit. The candle that I had may have been a little stronger, which is kind of odd. When I burned the candle, I melted the tarts with it, and I think that that helped as well. So the tarts are definitely not super strong, but they do smell like cotton candy, so I was satisfied about that. Smelled really good, and it did smell like real cotton candy. So out of all the ones I tried, I would say that the Yankee one is the best one so far. Okay, the next one I have is by ScentSationals. It's called White Oak. This is one of the most amazing woodsy smells ever. It is a super sweet oak smell with a lot of smoke. Very smoky, actually. You can almost smell that, like, it almost smells like hickory type of a note. It's very smoky. And speaking of smoky, I have one of my favorites, Warm Crackling Campfire by Better Homes. This is last year's version. I still have not seen this out yet this year. They told me that they were going to bring this out still, and I hope they do, because I'm waiting for it. I think I only have like 1 or 2 backups left. And then one of my favorite vanillas, ScentSationals Vanilla Bean. Loved it. Now this one, you know, August is a summery month, so, and I don't do too many summertime scents, but I did try experimenting with this one. Better Homes and Gardens Honeysuckle Berry Bliss, and I mixed it with Mainstays Wild Honeysuckle. Very nice blend. You know, more on the floral honeysuckle side, but it did have a nice sweetness to it, so I really like that. This is Candles by Victoria Scent Shots in the scent Cedar. Absolutely love it. It's a super earthy, smoky cedar scent. Very smoky, though. It almost smells like an ashtray, I've been told by people. When I was melting it, it did have that quality to it. And then this was from last year. I got it on clearance. It's by Airwick. It's a holiday scent, and it's in the scent, what's it called? Frosted Vanilla Cupcake Delight. And the picture is amazing. I had high hopes for it. It was a light yellow color, and it was all like in all those little bars. But the scent, cold sniff smelled great. Really nice creamy vanilla scent. Absolutely no throw at all. Very frustrating. Okay, Sonoma Autumn Hayride. This was a really dark green wax. This one smelled different to me. It almost smelled like a man's aftershave. So it wasn't necessarily cologne-y per se. It was more aftershave. It kind of had like a soapy kind of a quality to it. Very, very different. I think I smelled a little bit of pine in there too with that. It was just different. The throw was decent, though. This is a new Better Homes and Gardens for fall this year, white birch leaves. I don't care for this scent. This is like the one fall scent that they put out I'm not crazy about. A little too green for my taste. This is a favorite here, ScentSationals Cupcake. I have the huge value pack. I love this scent. This is probably one of my favorite vanillas, if not my favorite. You get that true vanilla cupcake with a whole bunch of frosting. I mean, it just smells incredible. The throw is amazing for a vanilla scent. And then, why don't we do this other big ScentSationals value pack here in Zen. Now, this is a spearmint and eucalyptus blend. I melt this a lot in my bathroom. It just smells like a fresh, that spearmint is just super refreshing and just really nice for the bathroom. Okay, then we have another ScentSationals vanilla here called Red Velvet Cupcake. I love the scent. Now this one, even though it's a ScentSationals vanilla, it doesn't throw as strong as the other vanillas, but I still do like it a lot, actually. It's basically just like a rich vanilla with a tiny bit of cocoa maybe in the background. This has got to go over there. This is ScentSationals Black Pepper and Rosemary. This is an amazing scent. They should offer this in the stores. It would sell like hotcakes. It says down there, an aromatic Mediterranean blend. I agree with that, but this is just so beautiful and complex. It almost smells like an upscale cologne, but it's not just a cologne scent. This definitely is spicy and it's herbal, but yet cologne-y, but yet fresh. It's super fresh. Very, very nice. This is another Meltzies by Doris. It's called Creamy Vanilla, and this is just a really nice creamy vanilla scent, but it didn't really have too good of a throw. Here's a favorite by many. It's Better Homes and Gardens Pink Sugarberry, and this just smells like a super sweet, sugary raspberry scent, in my opinion. It's nice. Okay, this is another MVP melt. I got this on my local Kmart. It's called Amber Woods. And I looked on the bottom of one of their candles to get the notes. And I was wondering why I liked it so much. And it's because it does have patchouli in it. It's got an Amber Woods, it said, and tonka bean, which is like a vanilla-y scent, and then patchouli. And it did smell really nice. It's a very smoky scent. Speaking of patchouli, why don't we do my patchoulis that I melted this month? I'll start with Tuscany Candle Patchouli. Their patchouli is not my favorite. It's a very herbal, very herbaceous, almost medicinal kind of a patchouli. And like I said before, patchouli can take on many different facets, and this one is a very good example of that. It just had a very camphorous kind of a vibe to it. So just different. And then Pier 1's patchouli is one of my favorites. It's a very musky, sweet patchouli. It has vanilla and musk in it, and very nice. They discontinued it, unfortunately, so I'm savoring what I've hoarded so far. We have 2 Yankee Candle Tarts in patchouli, one of my all-time favorite patchoulis ever, and probably my all-time favorite Yankee scent ever, but they discontinued this one as well this year. So I have whatever I've hoarded back there is probably like about 10 to 12 tarts, and then that's it. Candles by Victoria Patchouli. Her patchouli is extremely strong, almost to the point where it's like a mildew kind of a scent. It's a very danky patchouli. Same with Goose Creek's patchouli, one of my favorites. I just stocked up on this again when they had their sale. It has a very wet moss scent in there, and that's making it an even more dirty and danky kind of a wet scent. Very, very nice, very strong, and just super, super earthy. This is probably my #1 pick for patchouli so far that I found in a wax melt. It's called Fusion by ScentSationals Patchouli Woods. This is basically a dupe for Yankee Candles patchouli, but it's even better because it's stronger and spicier. Then we have Colonial Candles Patchouli, which is more of like a perfumey, incensey kind of a patchouli, kind of a light patchouli. Very nice. And then this was also one of my all-time favorite patchoulis back when it was available. It's also discontinued. and it's by Scentsy. Simply Patchouli, very, very true patchouli, very like forest floor, strong earth, very, very nice. Yeah, I just realized I just kind of did a brief little review and comparison of patchoulis, but that was all the patchoulis I melted this month. This is a Candles by Victoria in Aquilina Blue Sugar, which is one of my favorite colognes, and they did a pretty good job replicating the scent. It smells pretty much just like it. Throw was really good too. Another Candles by Victoria, Bonfire Bliss. This is an amazing scent by Candles by Victoria. I would say that this is probably my strongest one that I've gotten from her so far to date. It is an extremely strong campfire smoky scent, but you do get the creaminess of the vanilla marshmallow in there as well. Very, very nice. Okay, I have 2 of these Fusion by ScentSationals Amber Cashmere. This is an amazing cashmere scent. It smells super fuzzy. I love it. And then I melted 2 of these Maui Island Adventure by Better Home Duos. It has mango and then the palm leaves. The mango was okay, but I absolutely love the palm leaves side of this duo. I could melt it year-round. It's a super earthy, sweet, like green smell, but it has a really nice spiciness to it. Love that. Here is Boulevard's Tobacco Leaf and Honey Melt. I love this. It's basically a dupe for Colonial Candles Tobacco Honey, but it's even better because the tobacco is the dominant note, whereas Colonial's, the honey is what you're mainly smelling. This smells really beautiful. I smell something else in there, like a darker note as well, like maybe patchouli or amber or something. Very nice. Okay, and then we have AmbiEscents Rebel. This is one of the strongest cologne scents I think I've ever smelled. It says right on there too, a defiant blend of citrus, musk, and warm mossy woods, and I totally would agree with that. Very, very strong. And this is an estate brand. Now, ScentSationals Rimports makes this company as well, and I'm finding that I really like this line. This is called Confetti Sugar Cookies, and this is basically ScentSationals cupcake, so it's that same scent oil, but they've made it more creamy, if you can believe it. So this is really, really good. Very good, actually. Throw is really nice. Here's another Boulevard. This is in the scent Sugar Chai. This was a really nice vanilla-y sugar scent, and then it had the chai spices in the background. You could really get that aniseed mixing with the vanilla and sugar. I really liked it. And then this is Tuscany's Cafe Au Lait. This is a really nice like black coffee scent. One of my all-time favorite ScentSational scent is Workshop. Oh, this is up there for me for probably one of my favorite ScentSationals. You get leather, you get like a cherry wood tobacco scent, and then you get that frankincense and myrrh incense smoke. Amazing. Here we have another favorite, Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Lavender Twist. Basically pink sugar with a lavender twist. This is a new Better Homes and Gardens scent this year called Whipped Pumpkin Cream. It's probably one of my favorite pumpkin scents this year. It has a little bit of pumpkin spice in the background, but it's more about the frosting. To me, I get literally like a Philadelphia cream cheese scent. It's incredible. And then we have a ScentSationals Starry Sky. This is a really nice fresh cologne kind of a scent. You get the fresh air, but you also get like a slight masculine quality. But I think that that's just from the incense. There is a smokiness to the scent. It has like an incense smoke in there. Very, very nice. And fresh at the same time. So there's kind of like a little bit of a dichotomy there. Here's another estate. This is Black Vanilla and Lavender, sorry. This is a beautiful scent. Very upscale. Reminds me of something you would smell like walking into like an upscale crafts or like a Pier 1 decor store or something like that. It just is really nice. You get the lavender, you get the dark vanilla, and then there's also like some coriander, I think, in there, and aniseed. It shows on the picture. It's an amazing scent. Very cologne-y. I have a cologne like this. Very nice. This one I thought would be nice and fresh for summer. This was Homemade Root Beer by ScentSationals. I'm not going to lie, though, this did not throw very well, and I noticed after 5 or 6 hours it kind of had like a weird stale smell to it. Smelled great and spicy on cold sniff, though. Speaking of spicy, we got ScentSationals Mountain Twilight. This is one of my favorites. It's permanent. They have it out all year round. It says a cool breeze over pine and aspen, and that's what you get. A really smoky, spicy scent. Got another Candles by Victoria melt here called Bite Me, and this was a cherry fruit punch scent with a musk undertone. It was very fruity, and yeah, it smelled like Hawaiian fruit punch with like a musk. Very, very nice. Okay, this was one of my favorites, and they are not bringing this back this year, unfortunately. It's Better Homes and Gardens, Smoky Mountain Valley. Oh, this is so good, guys. This is like it's like a brisk cologne kind of a scent, but it has like smoke in there. Definitely, there's an incense vibe. I think there's aspen in this as well. It is just so nice. There might even be like a eucalyptus or mint in here. Very, very nice scent. Here's another Tuscany called Stressless. This is the Victoria's Secret Love Spell dupe. Okay, I got some banana scents here. Now, this is the new Better Homes and Gardens banana bread pudding, and then I mixed it with the new Mainstays banana nut bread, so I got a few of those, and then I mixed them. It was a great creamy banana scent. Okay, we got Better Homes and Gardens Fresh Pulled Taffy. Melted a couple of those again, the classic. Oh, I forgot a couple of Patchoulis here when I was doing those. This is by Candles by Creation. Now, I'm not sure if this is a private vendor or if this is a retail. I'm not sure. I think he does put them in stores, so it must be like a retail, but it's also like a website. It's a very old-fashioned kind of brand company. The packaging is very old-fashioned. The melts are, they say soy blend on there, but they're more of like a pear soy. They're definitely not all soy because they're harder, and then they also threw very well. This is a super strong smoky patchouli. Okay, this is, speaking of smoky, this is Fusions by ScentSationals, Oud Noir. This is probably my top-rated fusion scent. It's a very woody, smoky. There's a floral in there, I believe, too. I think there's a rose in this as well. It's a just super sophisticated scent. Here's another Mainstays new one that I'm in love with right now. It's called Evergreen Spruce. This is incredible. It's a dupe for Bath & Body Works Fresh Balsam, which is one of my favorite pine-type scents. This is really, really good. Okay, now I did some cherry blending, so I have 3 different cherries here to talk about. Okay, so going from your left, it would be ScentSationals Cherry Bliss, which is like a cherry and strawberry blend. Then I mixed it with DD brand, which is Cherry Lime Spritzer. It's basically just a really like cherry Jolly Rancher scent. Kind of has an effervescent note. And then I ended up mixing it with the Candles by Creation Cherry, and that was just kind of like a generic cherry scent. I didn't really care for that one too much. It was way too synthetic. And yeah, I know most people like the ScentSationals one. For me, I wish it didn't have as much strawberry in it. I'd prefer more of a cherry scent, but it was good. This is probably my favorite cherry. It's just so zingy, and it smells like a maraschino cherry. It doesn't have that like black cherry smell that a lot of melts can have. Okay, this is a new one by ScentSationals this fall. It's called Turkish Spice Market. Now, this one does not smell like spicy edible to me. It smells more like spicy, like incensey. So I do like this a lot, and it's just totally reminds me of like a hippie headshot. This is another favorite by Sonoma. This is called Wine Cellar. Love this so much. This reminds me of Better Homes and Gardens. They had a melt, or no, I'm sorry, it was ScentSationals. It was called Napa Valley Wine Barrel, and this is similar, but this is more prominent on the cedarwood note. So you're going to get the wine in this, but you're also going to get a really prominent cedarwood. It is beautiful. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Harvest Moon by ScentSationals. I love this scent so much. And I think right now on the website it's only 99 cents, or at least it was. And it says on there, a brisk, spicy walk through the corn maze. It's kind of like one of their Halloween releases. It is a very good scent for Halloween. What is in here is like an aromatic dry tobacco scent, and it also has mint, and then it also has licorice. Very, very beautiful scent. Love it. Perfect for October, like the Halloween season. Here's a ScentSationals Envy. This is like a woody scent, but it also had a whole bunch of fruit and kind of a spicy vibe to it as well. It was really different. It was one of the more different, unique ones. I have a Pier 1 melt here in Asian Spice, which is basically, it's basically a patchouli, coriander, clove, lavender, rose, and vetiver blend. Very, very nice. And then I have ScentSationals Ginger Peach, and I'm not crazy about peach, and this one I like for the first couple hours, and then after a while it turns to a really nasty scent that I gotta dump out. Tuscany Candles, Sun-Washed Cotton. This is a favorite of mine. It has an amber note in there, so it's not just a cotton scent. Very, very nice and warming. Okay, I got ScentSationals Fire Amber here. This is one of my favorite amber scents. fire amber, so it's a very smoky amber scent. And they have, this is the new packaging, but I think that they've updated this as well because this throws way better than it ever used to, so love that. These are 2 new fall scents for this year. And this one is Appleberry Crumble, and then we got Blackberry Cider. And they're pretty much true to name. You get an apple and cranberry bakery scent with this one. And with this one, you just get a blackberry drink scent. Okay, I got 2 Yankee Candle Tarts in Autumn Leaves, one of my favorite fall scents from Yankee Candle, very musky. You do get the crunchy juniper leaves. There's a little bit of pine in there, a little bit of, or a whole bunch of spices, and just a lot of musk. Very, very nice. This is Twilight by ScentSationals. It's kind of like a dark fruit, like almost like a fig and wood blend. Okay, I got a couple of these new Exotic Amber Woods by Better Homes and Gardens. This is a really nice fall fragrance. It has a spiciness, a creaminess with the woods. I do smell the amber in there with the woods, but it has that fall spice in there. It's almost like a pumpkin spice or something. It's very, very nice. I have a Claire Burke melt here in her original scent, which is one of my favorite scents. It's that Patchouli, Vetiver, Rose, Lavender, and Spice blend. Very spicy, nighttime kind of a scent. Okay, this is one of the newer fall autumn gathering scents from Ashland, from Michaels. I'm loving this scent, Autumn Walk. It is sweater weather dupe, so it has the eucalyptus and cotton and musk combination. It's just amazing. Love it. Okay, now this is a rose blend that I did this month. It is Mainstays Rose with ScentSationals Blushing Pink Petals, which has a rose scent, but it also kind of has like a cake, like a vanilla-y cake scent to it. Very nice blend. Here is one of my favorite vanillas from Sonoma, and this is just called Vanilla Cupcake. It is a pretty good vanilla scent. It actually throws pretty good. A little plasticky smelling, but I don't mind because it smells really nice and strong. Then we have another favorite, Better Homes and Gardens Crisp Fall Leaves. Absolutely love this scent. You get the juniper mixing with the pine, a whole bunch of spices. It smells very crunchy and crisp and yummy. I have Yankee Candles Kitchen Spice Tart. I have ScentSationals Blackberry Cashmere. Now, it's a duo, so one side is just the blackberry, but the other side is the vanilla, or cashmere vanilla. I absolutely love it. It has a vanilla scent, a cotton scent, musk scent. It has a little bit of amber, red berries. It's just an amazing scent. Then I have 2 of the Sensational Duo Coffee Cafe sugar cookie side, and then the coffee side, I like the cookie side. Very nice. Then we have Yankee Candle Tart here and Chocolate Layer Cake. Very strong Yankee Candle scent. Okay, what do we have over here? We got this new Mystical Woodland Duo, and then I also have a single in Ebony Woods. Now this one I couldn't really wrap my head around at first. It is a very dark, raw, mysterious scent. It does smell woody, but I'm also getting spices in there. I'm also getting like a, what do you call it? Maybe a leather? Yeah, I think it's like a leather mixing with the spices in the woods. It's very different. Okay, this is a favorite for this when it came out recently that I'm really loving this lately. This is Autumn Gatherings Patchouli Oak. It is a very nice musky sweet patchouli with like a smoky oak in the background. Smells amazing. This has always been a favorite of mine. Better Homes and Gardens, Comfy and Cozy. It's basically like a cotton and musk blend, and then it has like a little bit of amber, I think, in one of those sides of the duo. Very nice favorite. We have Yankee Candles Mountain Lodge Tart, Yankee Candles Balsam and Cedar Tart, and we're finally down to the last ones here. We have ScentSationals Mayan Amber and Vanilla. This is a really nice amber and vanilla scent, really nice. Okay, and then these last 2, I did a mix of these 2. This is ScentSationals Date Night, and then I also mixed it with ScentSationals Duo Date Night. And the red side is basically the red side on the Duo is it's basically a dupe for Better Homes and Gardens Pure White Woods, but the blue side in this duo is called Moonlit Walk, and it's the same thing as this Date Night. and what it says is a sensual blend of exotic spices and oriental frankincense. So this is like one of the best bomb of an incense type scents. Absolutely love it. It comes purple when you get it in the single off the website, but if you get it in the store in the duo, it's a dark blue. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love these scents. Favorites for sure. Throws really great too. Okay, so that was it for my empties for August. Smell well.